All right, good day everyone. So today we are going to discuss our lesson 3 on our syllabus, no? So it is entitled Internal Environment Analysis. Okay, so here are the contents that we are going to discuss. We have resource-based view, VRIO Framework, SWOT Analysis, core competencies and distinctive capabilities, value chain analysis, business models, and the tools for internal assessment. There are a lot, no? So here are some IFE matrix, organizational diagnosis, and Mckinsey 7 model. Okay. So let's proceed with the resource-based view. Okay, so let's identify what is RBV. Huh? So it is a group of theories proposing that companies are able to establish competitive advantage through internal resource of the firm that are variable, rare, not imitable, and organized for a value capture. So we have tangible resources, intangible resources, heterogeneous resources, and immobile resources. So let's discuss. Okay, what are tangible and intangible resources? Okay. Okay, when we say tangible, these are the resources that are readily seen, touched, okay, quantified, physically asset, such as properties, plant, equipment, cash, anything na natatouch, no? Building, machineries, okay, and land, yan. When we say intangible, non-physical things, such as intellectual property, skills, knowledge, ayan yung mga hindi nakaka-quantified or hindi natatouch, no? So, yung goodwill, brand reputation, knowledge and skills of employee is one of the intangible asset, no? At saka yung firm's reputation and yung firm's culture. So, let's proceed. When we say heterogeneous resources, these are the unique or the different intangible asset or resource as well as some tangible resources differ between companies. So this allow them to employ different strategies, no? Para makapag-compete sa mga competitors. So without a unique resources, the competitive market would reach the state of perfect competition. So it is very important to have a heterogeneous resources, no, sa mga organization. Now, when we say immobile resources, so these are those that are not easily moved from the company, no, in a short run. So this stop competitors from easily replicating resources and competitive strategies employing those resources. Okay, so intangible resources are usually immobile. So let's proceed with the next topic, VRIO Framework. Okay. When we say VRIO Framework, it is an internal analysis that help business identify the advantage and resources that give them competitive edge, no? So when we say VRIO, it identifies resources that are valuable, rare, okay, or costly to imitate, and non-substitutable. Okay, company is organized to exploit these resources. So this VRIO framework is one of the strategic resources, no, na it is very important, no, for a company to have this kind of framework. Okay? So ano ba yung example ng mga valuable or rare? Okay? Isang example is yung usually yung mga high cost equipment. Okay? Katulad yan, mga airplanes, ito or yung mga scarcity raw materials such as yung mga diamonds. Okay. So we have 4 factors, no? Discuss natin yung VRIO isa-isa. So value. When you say value, this is yung first piece ng VRIO analysis. So it is intended to ask if the strength you have identified provides their clear value to their customer. Okay? So any strength no, isn't an advantage if it's not valued by your market. So in creating this value, here are the questions to consider. No? Does the strength add value to customers? Okay? Can you capitalize on it to grow your organization or beat your competitors? So let's proceed with the next factor, rarity. Okay? It has to do with the availability of your resources and how accessible they are to your competition. So some prompting question should be, what hard to obtain resources do you have at this disposal? What unique capabilities do you provide? At saka last is, what part of your product or service has low supply and high demand? Okay, ibig sabihin, yung product na minamarket mo or yung business mo is rare, no? It is very important na maging rare siya, at least wala kang masyadong competitors, no? Kasi rare nga yung pinoproduce. Another factors is imitability. Okay? So this is the third step, no? So it is strengthened if a strength can be easily imitated. So ina-evaluate niya yung mga strength ng company kung nagagaya ba siya, no? A competitive advantage cannot easily be copied. Okay? If the strength can be imitated by a competitor, it's not the true long-term advantage. It's just a short-term advantage. So ito yung mga question to consider. What is the cause of duplication for your organization resource solution? Okay, is there any similar that currently exists? Yan. Now, last factor is yung organization. So this is yung final step, no? It assess you if the organization is organized to capitalize on strength to gain an edge to a marketplace. So here are the questions to consider, no? How are you going to leverage this competitive advantage? How are you going to use this to create your growth strategy? Okay? And will you use this to start or drive your vision for the future? Okay? And last is, how will you use this advantage in your organization's strategic plan and annual objectives? Okay. So, I have here example of VRIO analysis of the company Netflix, no? First is, ganito lang ginagawa yung VRIO, guys. You need to identify yung mga strength. Usually, this strength is coming from research, no? From your competitors. What are the strength of your competitors? So, identify mo. Now, from VRIO, yung value, rarity, immutability, organize. Okay? Do you have this strength, no? Pagdating sa value, it is valuable or it is rare yung product mo or yung service. Okay? And then, identify mo kung each strength. So, usually, yung mga strength ng competitors mo is probably your strength din. Okay? Pero usually, itong mga strength na to should be identify mo yung strength ng business mo. And then, identify mo if it will fall sa value, rarity, imitability, or organize. Answer nyo lang siya yes or no. Tapos, it is competitive advantage. Ayan. So, ganyan lang ang VRIO framework. Now, from that graph, no, identify strength 1, we produce high value award-winning content, no? Kasi sinagot niya doon yes, no, yung value. Explain mo bakit yes doon sa company mo. Okay? Explain mo bakit no ang sagot mo. So, in-identify lang niya isa-isa. So, ito yung strength 3 niya, tapos ito yung strength 4. Na-identify lang, in-explain niya or in-elaborate lang niya. So, ganyan ginagawa ang VRIO framework. Okay? So, sabi diyan, competitors have a hard time replicating resources that are difficult to imitate. Okay? Certain resources can be or protected by a various legal means. Okay? So, usually, kaya nga mahirap i-imitate, no? Kasi may mga legal structure tayo, no? So, minsan, nire-register dyan mga trademarks, patent, copyrights. Kapag ginaya mo yun, so probably pwede ka makasuhan. So, other resources are hard to copy because they evolve over time and reflect unique aspect of the firm. Okay. So, this is our third topic, core competencies and distinctive capabilities. Okay, so let's identify what is capabilities. These are the organizations can do based on the resources possessed. No? So, you have the resources. So, ano yung magagawa ng company mo doon? So, yun yung capabilities. So, when we say resources refers to what the organizations own. Capabilities refers to what the organization can do. Okay, to your resources, of course. Okay, capabilities are important in part because they are how organization capture the potential value that resources offer. Okay? So, usually itong capabilities, combination of behavior, skills, process, knowledge. Yeah? So, on the other hand, competencies is the measure how the person perform a capability. Okay? So, competency is everything a company excel at. It can have a multiple competencies, no? So, it is answerable by question, how do you stand out from the crowds, okay, and make one of the kind company proposal? So, on another term, no, many experts argued the definition of core competencies. So, they says that it is a specific area of expertise that result from a harmonizing complicated stream of technology and job activities. So, when we say distinctive competency, it is hard to imitate to obtain feature that set you apart from the competitors. Okay? So you can also protect your product, specific features, copyright, certification. Okay. So the difference between core competencies, when we say core competency, other organization also do have these competencies, no? So, yung ibang competitors mo or ibang company, may ganun ding competencies. When we say distinctive competencies, ayan yung others corporation do not have. Kasi you have yung right to, you have yung authority for a copyright, trademarks, patent, no? So, usually, ito yung mga distinctive competencies, yung mga pinapa-register para hindi talaga magaya. Okay? So, one of the example niyan, yung sa KFC, no? Yung KFC, naka-registered yung recipe nila yung sa pagdating sa chicken. So, hindi nila dinidisclose yun on public kasi nga, that recipe is registered sa pangalan nila. Okay? Okay. So, ito yung difference nila, no? When we say distinctive, unique skills. When we say core competencies, fundamental skills. Ibig sabihin, other company, meron ding skills ng ganun. Okay? So, another is may have more diverse. Ito, closely related to company's product. Pag sinabing this, core competencies. Okay? Pag sinabing distinctive, make a company stand out. Okay? So, a core competencies is a foundation of company's operation. Now, let's proceed with the fourth topics, SWOT analysis. So, SWOT analysis is also a tool used in internal, no? So, we all know this, no? Yung strength, weakness, opportunities, and strength, no? Ng isang company na identify mo lang isa-isa. So, I have here supporting facts, no? Pagdating sa strength. So, these are your things a company does well. Of course, ito yung mga qualities na nagsaseparate you from your competitors. Okay? Ito yung katulad mga skills, knowledgeable staff, internal resources, no? Tangible asset. Yan, di ba? Strength mo. Katulad mga nakaregister nga sa intellectual property, capital propriety, or mga technologies na meron ka. So, ayan, kasama yan sa strength. When we say weakness, of course, these are the things company lack. Okay? So, things that the competitor do better than you. Okay? So it is also a resources limitation or unclear unique selling proposition. So pagdating sa opportunity, ito yung undeserved market of specific product. Okay? Few competitors are in your area. Okay? Emerging need for your product or service. And then last is press media coverage of your company. Ayan yung mga opportunities na meron yung company. Okay, last yung threat. Of course, it is yung emerging competitors. Okay, changing regulatory environment. Okay, negative press, media coverage, changing customer attitudes toward your company. Yan yung mga pwedeng maging threats, no, ng isang company. Now, I have here an example of SWOT analysis. Okay, so, ayan, when you say strength, ito, what do we do well? What unique about our organizations? Tapos, i-describe niya, kunyari, isang company, their strength is more on customer service. Okay, describe niya what is it, why your customer service is your strength. And so forth, no? Weakness, your opportunities, and then your threats. Okay, so let's proceed with the next topic, value chain analysis. Okay, when we say value chain, it represents all activities, okay, or process involving creating a product or performing in a service. All right, so in a company, in seeking higher profit margin, a competitive advantage, companies can conduct a value chain analysis, no, to identify yung mga step-by-step procedure para ma-improve nila yon, no? So let's proceed with the components of value chain. We have here components, no? Sabi ni Porters, Michael Porters, no, sa Harvard professor pagdating sa business. So the value chain is composed of primary activities at saka yung secondary activities. In an operation like this, na, a primary activities involve inbound logistic. Okay? Operation, kasama dyan yung outbound logistic. Okay? Marketing and sales. Okay? Ito yung after sales service. Ito yung mga primary activities ng isang organization. Okay? Tapos out of that, nasa backup nila yung procurement. So, hindi mangyayari itong primary activities kung wala yung secondary activities. So, kasama dyan procurement, technological development, human resource management, of course. Hindi mag-proceed itong primary activities kapag hindi well-trained, hindi nakapag-hire ng tamang tao, no? Hindi na-compensate ng maayos yung employees, kaya it is very important itong human resource management. And of course, yung infrastructure, yung company organizational chart, o kaya yung procedure nila pagdating sa financing and planning. Okay? So, yan yung components ng value chain. Okay? So, here, I am going to send this file to you, no? So, ito yung mga primary activities. Ayan yung mga description nila together with secondary activities. Okay? So, let's proceed with how to conduct a value analysis. Okay, we have 3 steps, no, in value analysis. Value chain analysis. First is, of course, identify natin yung value chain activities ng company. Is down yung primary, secondary. Okay, after that is determine activities value and cost. Okay, so, kunyari, sa human resources, isa-isahin mo. Ano yung mga activities doon sa human resources na ginagawa? No? Okay, so yung hiring, yung ano, magkano yung budget na pwedeng gamitin? No? And after that, identify yung competitive advantage opportunities. Yan, na-identify mo na yung cost. Ano yung mga competitive advantage or opportunities na from that analysis? Okay? So let's proceed with the topic 6. Business model. Alright, when we say business model, it is an abstract, okay, representation of our organization. So, it is yung conceptual, textual, or graphical of all core interrelated architectural, cooperational, and financial arrangement designed and developed by an organization. Okay? presently, in a future, as well as core product, service, organization offers, and will offer based on the arrangement that needed, no, to achieve its strategic goals and objectives. Ayan yung business model. So let's discuss isa-isa, no? Yung we have first yung V4 o BM framework, no? Value proposition, value architecture, value network, tsaka value finance. Okay? Yung mga business model, meron yan, of course, value proposition. So, this includes yung description ng product, okay? Ng service, a digital organization offers. Okay? So, kasama dyan yung value architecture. When we say value architecture, it portrays yung concept as a whole structural design of organization, katulad ng technological, organizational structure, and their configuration. Okay, when we say value network, it depicts the cross-company or inter-organization perspective toward the concept, no, and has gained much attention in business model literature. So usually, yung mga network na pwedeng maging negotiation mo pagdating when you start the operation. Of course, yung value of finance depicts information related to costing, pricing, methods, and revenue structure. It includes yung how are you going to produce, or ano yung mga source of fund. Yan, kasama dyan, no? So, here are the example of business model. Una-una yung bricks and clicks business model. When we say bricks, of course, ito yung brick and mortar, no? Yung physical store. Okay? So, may mga business naman yung clicks. More on online naman sila. Okay? So, another is yung collective business model. Okay? So, ito yung business system or organization or association typically composed of relatively large number of business. Okay? Trade persons or professional in the same related fields or endeavor which pool, share information, benefits, and their members. Ito usually yung business model na kompleto sila, no, na hindi nila kailangan ng other companies to pay for, no, para tumakbo yung business. Ibig sabihin, sa isang organization, kompleto na siya lahat. Meron silang, sabihin natin, meron silang tax division. Yung ibang companies, di ba, they hire yung nag-outsource sila ng company na gagawa for their tax. Itong collective business model, halo-halo, no? So, meron din silang engineering, meron silang law division, okay? So, ito yung mga nagpa-process ng mga attorneys na pagdating sa legal, no? Ayan yun. Okay, cutting out the midterm model. Ito yung type of model, no? Sample of business model wherein nire-remove niya yung mga intermediaries. Okay? So, tinatanggal niya yung mga distributors, wholesaler, brokers, or agent. So, ibig sabihin, yung company, nagdadirect sila kagad sa customers. So, usually, itong mga cutting out midterm model, ito yung mga company na gumagamit ng internet, no? Or online platform na they can directly sell their product to their customers. Direct sale model, ito yung mga nagbebenta ng product directly. Ikaw, kunyari is, ang example, ikaw sa work mo o mga classmate mo, directly ikaw yung nag-sale stock, no? Na maganda tong product, masarap tong product, no? O kaya sa mga pupunta ka bahay-bahay mo, nagbabahay-bahay ka, no? To sell your product. Ayan yung tinatawag na direct sale model. Okay, distribution business model. Course, ito yung mga kailangan ng ng mga middleman. Yung kanina tinatanggal, ito naman nagdi-distribute sila sa mga retail store, no, para ibenta yung product nila sa customers. Okay? Ito naman sunod, value added reseller model. Okay? Pag sinabing value added reseller model, ikaw company ka, bumibili ka ng product mo sa ibang company or manufacturing company. Tapos, dinadagdagan mo lang ng value. Sabihin natin, dinadagdagan mo lang, tinatatakan mo lang. Tapos, from that, okay, ibebenta mo yun sa customers. Kaya, value-added reseller model. Hindi ikaw mismo yung nag-produce ng product. Okay, fee in, fee out. Ito yung business model which work, sinacharge niya yung client ng isang service as a whole. Tapos, pag gumamit ka ng mga another features niya, libre na lang, katulad nung Canva. Diba? So, sa Canva, sige pa, familiar naman tayo sa Canva, P in, P out business model yon, wherein you can download it free, okay? Yung ano nila, yung system nila, tapos nakakapag-edit ka for yung free, meron sila mga free package. Tapos, if you want another features or yung mas advanced features, you need to subscribe, no? Sa mga packages nila, meron silang mga premium, or yung mga middle, or VIP package, yan yung mga fee in, fee out. Of course, ito yung franchise, alam nyo na to, no? You have your franchising subject, no? Ito yung you are allowing your franchisee to establish your business, no? Inaalaw mo sa kanila gamitin iyong mga what do you call that? Yung brand name, yung operation, yan, you are allowing someone, pero in return they need to pay yung franchise fee. Okay? And of course, yung royalty fee, no? Okay? Ito sourcing business model, ito naman yung a business na nagsusupply ng mga services sa ibang company. Kunyari, ang mga advertising companies, no, nagfo-focus lang sila dun sa advertising na sinusupplyan nila yung pagdating sa advertising, naghahanap sila mga company na gustong magpa-advertise o yung mga company na walang, sabihin natin, mga marketing na pwedeng gumawa. So, ayun yung mga sinusupply nila. Nagsosource sila. Okay? So, premium business model. So, business model that works by offering basic web, okay, downloadable, and while charging premium advance. Ay, parang baliktad, guys, ha. Ito yung premium business model. Yung kanina baliktad. Okay, ang pinagkaiba, ng free in, explain ko lang, no? Ang free in, free out, ayan yung mag-charge, ito, kunyari, yung system. Okay? Kunyari, i-avail mo yung isang ERP, yung buong system ng company. Okay? Yung magbabayad ka as a whole, kunyari, i-avail mo yung product nila, yung isang system, kasama na doon yung mga HR, mga finance, magbabayad ka, sabihin natin 1 million. Tapos, yung gagamitin mo yung product nila, free na lang, no? Yung itong premium naman, baliktad, no? Ito yung mali ako kanina. Ito yung example ng Canva, yung freemium business model. Wherein, ida-download mo siyang free, baliktad naman, ida-download mo siyang free, tapos, kapag kukuha ka ng mga advanced features, ayun na yung may bayad. Ayun yung pinagkaiba nila sa fee in, fee out. Okay, gets? Okay. Next is pay what you can. Alright, when you say PWYC, okay? So, ito naman yung mga services na babayaran mo kung ano yung kaya mong bayaran. Kasi may mga packages sila. Kunyari, yung mga restaurant, no? Sa mga restaurant, meron silang mga combo-combo. Ayan. So, babayaran mo kung ano yung kaya mo lang bayaran. Kunyari, bibiliin mo lang yung package 2. Okay, yung combo 1, combo meal. Yan. Ayun, pay what you can. Ang pay what you want naman, ito usually yung more on charity. Okay? So, kunyari, itong business na to, nagsusupply yung mga tsinelas, no? Tapos, for charity purpose, yung half of the sales will go sa charity and half of the sales mapupunta doon sa business. Okay, pay what you want. Kunyari, gusto mong makatulong doon sa charity works na yun. So, babayaran mo yung amount ng isang product. Okay, kunyan, tsinelas, 10 tsinelas, bibilihin mo. Okay? So, kalahati nun, 50% will go sa charity. Yan, pay what you want. Okay, this will be our last tool for internal assessment. Okay? Ito, diniscuss ko yung EFE last time, no? Yung external factor evaluators. So, same thing din to with internal factor evaluator. Ang pinagkaiba lang niya is, ito more on strength tsaka weakness. external last time na diniscuss ko is more on opportunities and trend. Okay? So, kukunin mo lang ulit yung weight nila. Okay? So, overall, i-rate mo lang, identify mo yung strength ng company tsaka weakness. I-weigh mo lang. Dapat, magtototal pa rin siya ng 1. I-weigh mo lang saan yung pinaka-strength mo, saan yung pinaka-weakness mo. Now, from this, yung may rating yan. So, same thing din dun sa diniscuss ko last time, no? Yung rating, balikan nyo yung last na discuss ko, may rating. Pag 4, yan usually yung from satisfaction yata, no? And so, 4, 3, 2, 1, i-rate nyo lang. Outstanding, satisfaction, parang ganun, no? Tapos, kukumpute mo lang siya, i-multiply mo siya, yung rating sa weight, makukuha mo yung score, then, pag nakuha mo yung score, ma-identify mo na kung saan yung pinaka, pag pinag-overall plus mo yan, ayan, makikita mo yung kung mas mataas ba yung strength mo compared sa weakness. On the other hand, ma-identify mo din kung saan yung pinaka-strength ng company mo. Okay? At saka, asan yung pinaka-weakness na pwede mo pang i-improve. Okay? Ito naman, another tool, organizational diagnosis. Ito yung systematic process of collecting and analyzing data to identify strength and weaknesses of our own organization. So, I have your example, no? So, this is how they do yung organizational diagnosis. Okay? First is yung framework, analysis, feedback. So, sa organizational diagnosis, maraming way, no? Kung iba-iba, yung framework, after yung framework, i-analyze nila, ano yung magiging feedback. Okay? So, another example, ito yung, they identify nila yung leadership. Tapos, from the leadership, yung purpose nila, yung structure, relationship, helpful mechanics, tsaka yung rewards. Okay? So, another organizational diagnosis, ganito, no? From the knowledge of systems, they have yung knowledge of system and knowledge of solution. No? Kukolek sila ng data. Okay? So, usually, survey. Okay? Ito yung mga preliminary diagnosis. Itetest nila yon, no? Tapos, from that, yung final diagnosis, ayan, makukuha nila yung knowledge of standard. Iba-iba. Usually ito, broad tong organizational diagnosis. Basta pag yun say organizational diagnosis, na-analyze lang nila yung status ng organization. Through survey, of course. Ito yung last, no? Mckinsey 7S model. Okay, it is a framework of organizational effectiveness that focus on 7 internal factors that must be aligned. Okay, ayan yung 7, no? Isa-isahin natin. So, ito yung hard elements, including strategy, structure, saka system. So, meron din naman tayong soft element, kasama skills, style, staff. Yan. So, I am going to send you this, PDF. So, ayan yung mga definition lang naman ng bawat model ng S. Of course, yung strategy. Identify mo yung strategy ng company. Yung structure, ano ba yung structure ng company? Pagdating sa hierarchy, sino yung sabi natin sa structure, no? Sino yung pinaka final decision? Yan. So, meron din tayong system. Of course, i-identify mo yung mga system na ginagamit or yung standard operation ng isang organization. Identify mo yung mga shared values. Okay? So, identify mo yung mga skills. No? How are you going to improve yung mga skills ng employee mo? Yan, kasama dyan. Style. No? And last yung staff. Okay? Ito yung mga personnel. Para malalaman mo paano mo sila matitrain para mas magawa nila yung work nila efficiently and effectively. Okay? So, sabi dyan, these 7 factors are used by management to identify where the company excel and where it needs more work, no? In terms of creating an optimal and efficient workforce. So, it is also used to evaluate performance following a merger or other restructure to identify areas that need improvement. Okay, I have here example of Mckinsey model, no? So, usually ganyan, no? They do it in graphical way, no? Like this. So, from the shared values, ano yung structure, identify yung strategy, and so forth. So, another style na ginagamit ng Mckinsey, ganito, no? Na-itemize lang nila strategy, structure, style, skill, staff, system, shared values. Yan. So, another example, so, depende yan kung paano mo gagawin as an organization, no? Ito, ganito naman, no? More on infographical naman ang ginawa nila. So, nandiyan pa rin yung 7S. Pero, in-identify lang nila dito yung hard, yung soft, saka yung pinaka-values ng company. Okay? So, that's it. Thank you for your attention and see you next meeting.